Another thing that's important that we all love talking about is the budget. So you just put out your first budget of this term. Talk a little bit about that, very high level, what we can expect, and then in the next segment we'll dive into one of those topics.
That's exactly right. So Shelby County is a large organization, and you have thousands of employees, and our budget is about $1.6 billion. And so there are hundreds of programs that are embedded in a budget of that size. Some of the highlights include that we are doubling down on our commitment to kids. We want to make sure that more kids have a first-rate learning environment, and so that means investing in schools, particularly investing in our school buildings, because we know there are kids that are in schools with leaky roofs, with HVAC systems that don't work, so they're too hot or they're too cold in the classroom, and that is not a recipe for focusing on learning. At the same time, we're really paying attention to Regional 1 in our budget. That's this community's only public hospital. It's been around for the last 2 centuries, if you can believe that.
Wow.
And so we want it to be around for the next century. And if it's going to be around and enduring and continue to provide access, particularly to those who are most vulnerable, it's going to require substantial investment. And so the budget calls for $350 million over 5 years to be invested in Regional 1. So $350 million is, you know, a pretty penny.
Right.
We think that it's going to both give us a chance to invest in the trauma center, in the campus, the NICU, which is where high-risk babies go for care and treatment, and a variety of important physical spaces on that campus. And so we couldn't be prouder. We also think that 350 will unlock state resources that might come down the pike once we get into the process of rebuilding Regional 1's campus.
Wonderful. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into that in our next topic, but that's it for what's happening now, and we'll be right back.